Like this is literally like the plot of Taken, right?
Yeah.
You drug me. We're in like some castle. Gone, yeah. She's gone. I have half a kidney, and that's what it is. Yeah,
did we just become best friends? Yup.
What was the craziest party you've ever gone to?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Are we live? You got it.
Yeah, we're.
Yeah, you clap.
Let's just make up your own for this one.
It's another episode of Significant Brothers, the #1 party podcast in the Northeast.
Party.
We're Electric Daisy, baby.
Let's get down.
You didn't go to a lot of those like college parties with us.
So it was tough because I was always in Philadelphia with Kayla, and she had to study a lot. So
and USP is not a party.
And USP is not a party school, but you're right on the edge of like the hood enough where some parties are actually really good.
I don't go to any hood parties. Fuck that.
So
I can understand.
There was some UPenn parties that were like legitimate movie type parties.
Yeah.
Where the fraternity owns like this gorgeous house where it's just hot rich girls and guys, and they have unlimited money, and the house is fucking gorgeous, and there's like 30 kegs. We did do some of those.
Those are the guys raping people.
Yes, that is. It was 100% date rape vibes. There was also like a party I distinctly remember where there was just like a wall of guys like looking for the girl they were gonna like date rape. It was like specific.
I wasn't expecting that.
Like there were.
No, I've seen like guys do that.
It was like 8 of them. Like
it's really creepy.
It is I just do not. I fundamentally, shut up me, I fundamentally don't understand date raping someone. I was talking about it with my buddy at our party.
Yeah.
He said in AC one night, he was out with his wife, and he woke up like, he just had like the craziest night and kind of like blacked out, but he also didn't drink a lot, so he's positive he got date raped.
He did?
Yes, he got drugged. Like
not by his wife, though.
No, right. He's positive. He was like, I've drank so many times in my life. I've never felt anything like that. But he woke
up safe?
Yes, thankfully.
Why the fuck would people do that? Like, let me just waste the drugs.
Well, I think they're just probably either trying to rob you and he got away or something.
Like good parties.
So I could have had a crazy party experience when I was in Barcelona, and I thought about it.
Oh yeah, you told me about
I thought about it. The couple we met up with, Dave and Kelly, they were like 10 years younger than us. Names redacted. And
didn't he just say their names?
Names redacted.
Like Tom and Kelly or something?
Dave and Kelly, names redacted. And they invited us to a rave at a castle on the edge of Barcelona that started at 1 o'clock in the morning.
My nigga. Instantly, I'm going.
Where they both ended up.
I was gonna say that's like all in.
Where they both ended up taking ecstasy from a bathroom attendant for $10 each.
I would snort the ecstasy.
And they left at 7 o'clock in the morning. So there was two sides of me.
They left when?
At 7 a.m. And they said the party hadn't even begun to like come close to ending.
Abby, you could have called me and I would have flown to Barcelona for that.
So there was two sides of me, right? What happens in these situations, Leandro, I got to be honest. I'm not super worried about my own safety because I'm a strong. You got to worry about your wife, right? So you go into like protection mode, and I'm like, this is literally like the plot of Taken, right?
Yeah.
You drug me. We're in like some castle. Gone, yeah. She's gone. I have half a kidney, and that's what it is.
Yeah, I would much rather.
So it's like one of those. If it would say, for example, if you were there, if Jack was there, Farbode was there, and I had a crew of like 8 people, it's like, all right, let's go do this.
I'd be on the other side of that.
Then Dave and Kelly are in the danger.
I'm on the opposite of that. I would want to be alone.
Or I would want to be alone because I'm like, I can fend for myself.
Yeah,
and I don't have to mentally worry about someone else. I've never taken ecstasy. I've never done drugs like that or anything.
That's what I was going to say.
One thing I asked them, by the way, these cool Cali kids, I go, did you test the ecstasy for fentanyl? And they go, no, because fentanyl test strips are bullshit because we've noticed from cocaine that the purer the cocaine, the fentanyl test strip will trigger, or if it's got fentanyl.
Positive, yeah.
And then I was like, boy, that's a risk.
It's either real good
It's either the best you've had or deadly. And they're like, we could tell what's got fentanyl.
That sounds like bullshit.
And I'm like,
that sounds like they both have fentanyl, and the good stuff is just cut very good.
That's what I said. I was like, that sounds like a quote from people who will famously be dead in 3 months. And I'll see their Instagram with like a tribute story.
That's why you put fentanyl in it to begin with, to make it feel like it's better.
So they explained the whole trade routes and ecstasy from Netherlands versus
Turkey.
China versus yes. So they were like, we knew this ecstasy was good because it was coming from the Netherlands, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
and basically the whole castle's doing it. Fair, I get it. Just something very risky. If I'm by myself, though, I agree. I'm like, because if I die, I die. Like, then this person, nobody's in danger.
You know what it is? I also haven't done ecstasy, and it's like I'm not only going to be on ecstasy. I'm going to be drinking, probably other
Let's call a
things.
spade a spade. I know myself. I'm not going to end up doing the ecstasy while I'm there, but I will drink. I'll have a
Okay.
good time. I will get to people watch all these fucking crazy lunatics at a
How about this?
castle.
How about this?
Playing EDM music with fog and foam up to my
how about
eyelids.
this? How about this? All right. Say I win the $1 billion, right?
Yes, well, I do
I mean,
ecstasy.
and then now you're also instantly a millionaire because of our deal.
A
But
20
forget,
millionaire.
Forget that. Let's say ecstasy is a drug where if it's in its pure form, nothing happens to you long term, even short term. You're good mentally, everything, physically, blah blah. And we're together, and Jack, and
Would
we
I
go
take
to
it?
Barcelona, and it's from me, and I'm telling you, this is the purest shit, Abby.
I don't trust you,
me.
but I've always said.
I'm a billionaire. I don't want to die. I have to get the best shit.
well,
now.
I was
You know
going to
what
say,
I mean?
yeah, well, tell that to fucking Juice World. No, he didn't die of fentanyl. Tell that to Mac Miller.
No. He died because he had a ton of drugs and then he swallowed it all.
Lil Peep.
He swallowed
I
it all.
know. Hold on.
You got me fucked up. You're taking the...
I've long said I'm not scared of drugs. I'm scared of the manufacturer. If it was produced by Pfizer, like vaccines, there's nothing wrong with vaccines.
What is
just kidding.
But a Fortune 500 company making ecstasy? You tell me that.
That's what I get, that it's not reality. But if it was
McDonald's.
quality tested and
McDonald's Sprite.
sold by, like McDonald's, like Big Mac and an ecstasy burger.
But wait, they do that. In Portland, they have places where junkies can go and
Those are
get,
injection sites.
and get pure... Yeah, but the liquid turns to powder real
Okay,
easy.
I agree. And if there's like enough Narcan on hand that I know I'm not going to die, it's the death thing for me. I'm
That's
sorry.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But that's why I brought up the pureness.
Yeah. If that's all there, I'll do it. I'll do it with
since
you.
I'm so rich, I'll have a designated...
There's certain things, like I don't want
designated
addicting
OD
drugs.
doctor.
And like, you've heard from cocaine, like the next day in the dopamine, your fucking brain sucks.
Yeah, but you bounce back from that. And there's things
I
that
did see
you can do.
Dave and Kelly the next day. We went out to a nice
We
bar.
get the IVs.
They were a little drop in dopamine. Like you could tell they've been through it.
Core, no, but that's more so ecstasy. Ecstasy is because
It's also being up from like 1 to 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I don't know.
Still awake.
There is a part of you, but that's also how the true crime like story starts with Amanda Knox. There's a part of you that's just like when in Rome, but literally
when in Madrid, I'm going to that fucking rave. Take my liver. Fuck it.
I considered it.
Bruh.
I had my druthers about me.
I could only imagine the parties I'd
I'm also
throw.
30. I'm also like, dude, I'm like 33.
You
years
never
old. Nobody
ans-
wants the narc to be with them.
If you're $20 million and you're throwing these crazy ass parties, they don't give a fuck how old you are.
You never answered your own question. What's the best party you've ever been to?
Best party I've ever been
Oh,
to.
yeah, true.
Nothing like stands out in terms of like craziness. I'm trying to think.
Because I feel like you've also never gotten like crazy.
That's what I think like certain just fun night outs would like be the craziest party I've ever been to, but there's no like I specifically went to a rave in Brooklyn like your wife does.
Yeah.
And gone crazy.
You know what's awesome?
Is it stupid to say like my own parties just because I feel relaxed?
Well, yeah, because you
you're
tailored it to
home.
yourself.
Because I'm home, right? So it's like I think there was like that moment last year at the Halloween party when we were all together and we're playing the game and we're like smacking the table when Kanye went on. Like that was heaven. That was awesome. And then I fall asleep like on the floor.
But what would you do different if you had an unlimited budget? Would you just make it bigger?
Yeah, I would just have a bigger house.
Oh, okay.
I would have like
It'd be like a fucking Gatsby party.
yes, correct. I would have like bartenders, waiters, and stuff like that, so I didn't have to deal with any nuance.
Whores.
You know what?
But I would blow it out. Like yes, I would have strippers come.
My
Like
shit-
one, like this would be your one party
Ooh,
for the year, and
like
then just
that
like
living lavish.
I would like a heavy lavish.
Yeah, like a bachelor party.
Oh man, I wish Pat had been there.
Bruh.
But like
Bruh,
yes,
I would
and then
invite
also
Pat
I'm
to
opening
every
it up
party.
to like all my cousins will be there. Like we'll have
Maybe one single person would show
this
up.
is- you know
I
what?
would dare. Hold up, 1 second. I would dare to even say if I win the $1 billion, I would almost hire. What's his name again? I just forgot it.
Takeoff?
No. Heavy Lavish.
Pat.
Pat. I would damn near hire Pat just to exist in my life.
No, not. Oh, yes. Good
Just
crew.
Here's my big ass
Pat
guest
didn't
house.
do the party. You got to hire his buddy, Eldo, which we've talked about for a long time.
I don't trust Eldo.
No, Eldo's the
That's
man.
a
Eldo's the man.
that's a mob related name. Eldo. What's his last name? Oh no, don't say it. It's like Eldo Corinthian or some shit.
No, that's not his name.
Corinthian leather.
Like Eldo's his nickname.
Oh,
His
okay.
actual name is like
Eldo. What kind of nickname is that?
he used to drive an Eldorado.
Oh, that's a
So he got-
wild.
So he
Call me 40.
he's the perfect party.
It's like when we started calling
He
Abby-
took the bachelor party.
Abby, we're gonna start calling you Pathfinder.
Yeah.
He took the bachelor party so seriously that he went down the weekend before by himself to like interview the strippers and find like the area
You know
to
who I
go.
want? That guy that you said is like high key rich as fuck.
Brandon.
But, he has like a photo on his company website, and he looks like a nice guy, but he loves spending hella money on.
Brandon?
No, not fucking YouTube.
I'm literally trying to think who this is. My cousin?
No. He was in the party, in that bachelor party.
Pat's party?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
guy
yeah.
who's like the partner in
Maybe
the law
the one who
firm.
bought the fish. Yeah.
That's
That guy.
Eldo's brother.
Oh, okay, then I might have to trust his brother at least. This is Pat. Wow, Jack. This is so. I've never been to a party. To come back to what you were saying,
We started recording at like 4 minutes
No,
ago.
the best party is this, right? It's not really an individual party. There was a period of time in my life where I had a group of bros, right, and we somehow had a group of gals who had the same type of energy as us, right? So.
That's the best.
So on so we would roll in with them because frat parties and shit like that need ratio.
That's why
right?
I like when Unicel shows up. She's
Yes,
just like
because
an
she's got the
all-time-
same vibe as us.
Okay, but this is a different type of vibe here. At any given moment, we could just hook up with any of them, right? So Jack, you want to hook up with girl 3 today? Fine.
More
I
of
could
a-
hook up with her
more of a girl
in
4
2
guy.
weeks and this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Because sometimes as a man,
So you're just
you
an
need to hook up.
incestuous friend group.
Nah, we were just fucking and sucking. You know, I'm not sucking your fucking cock though. It's a female.
Then you're not really sucking.
And then it's
fucking.
not weird, right? Because the girls are on the same energy, the guys are on the same energy. I don't feel like you're stepping on my toes, but you know what I mean?
So what you want is a swinger party.
So it's
Nah, it's not at any. It's not like any of them were like they're like.
You want to go to
bros.
Caligula's temple.
They're like bros.
I was gonna say it's
or
like a,
hedonism
If you hook
3.
it's basically like a 5-part orgy.
Nah, because it's not all at the same time.
Yeah, multi-weekend orgy.
Not in the multiple weekends. I'm never next to you dogging a bitch down. Never next to you.
You don't know what you're missing out
You
on.
go
brother.
back to your.
That's my wife.
Well, maybe Jack, maybe. See, that's the issue. That what you just said is what always fucks that situation up. There's always one try guy, right, who's trying to wife one of these bitches, bro.
at a party.
Don't wife
That's me.
any of them, bro.
That is me.
What? Nah, because you're setting yourself up for failure. These girls
Did he get more Dominican since the last time we filmed?
don't need no man.
His nas are
think so.
like
Nah,
stanky.
nah.
Those, bro. They always fuck up the thing, bro. I've had one guy ruin my entire friend group.
There's always vibe suckers at parties. I mean,
Bruh.
there was vibe suckers at your party.
We have a good thing going here, and you want to wife one of the girls? Come on, man.
I don't like
There's a
people
billion
at
girls.
parties that need the party to go to their needs.
yeah,
Like
Because that's not the
acquiesce
party.
to the party.
You might as well just stay home and listen. to
Like
your
the
own
people
fucking
who are
music.
like,
I agree.
I don't like this table game. I don't like. Just fucking play it.
Now, how about this?
or don't, and
Take
just go
3
somewhere else and
shots.
enjoy doing something else.
Just take shots on your own
Take
until you're
3
fucking
shots,
ripped.
and then you'll like it. Exactly.
Right.
There's a certain drunkenness, and you'll do anything.
If I didn't
I'll go to a
have
baseball game.
commitments the next morning, I would have gotten way more drunk than
yeah.
I was.
I have something to say about that. The people who show up with like, to be fair, it wasn't like my party was planned months in advance. Next year we will plan it months in advance. The people who show up like Farboat had to run a 5K the next morning. Fuck
Insane.
out of here, dude.
Insane.
I hate the people who have like commitments. Yours different. That's literally your job.
Mine didn't come up until we
Right, you
won
won
the
your
game, and
Yep.
then I was like, oh, all of a sudden now I have something to do Saturday morning.
So those people are annoying though, who are like, I have to wake up and go apple picking tomorrow.
No, you planned an apple picking thing.
Right, the
Why are
next
people
day.
that old? Like just.
Bro, on God, I know we're running late, a little late on
you
this
could do
episode.
both.
Half of my coworkers were like, the party's really starting at 8. I don't think I can make it. What the fuck you want me to start a party at 4 o'clock with fucking little hors d'oeuvres, end by 8, and then have you on your merry way?
It's a
Kiss
Halloween
you off
party.
before the fucking sun goes
And
dark.
it's a Halloween party.
I just don't
I just can't stand when
like
30-year-olds act like they're 80-year-olds.
I was gonna say I don't like when people commit to being like old fucks.
It's insane.
Like we're
because
still
I was
young.
thinking about
And
this today.
I always think about it different because like I'm single and I can like this stuff. I don't have like marriage or kid commitments, but like you're still young. You
Do
can
you think,
still.
do you
fuck
think
around.
technology has a big part to play in that? Because I feel like if you had no shame, like with technology and shit, nothing would be posted. You would act.
I don't think that's.
different.
I don't think that's it at all. I really don't.
You think they just what? They want to go to sleep early, or
I just think certain people.
I think
like,
people get so used to routine that they're just
Don't
like,
get-
no,
yeah.
you know what? It's 11 o'clock. I think I have to go.
But I think it's because the party isn't big enough. Because
No,
I
but this
can
party was
guarantee
like-
you, if I invited Farbo to some fucking Great Gatsby party, what fucking 5K?
I
What
will
fucking
say.
5K?
I will say. I agree with you that it's very important on the host to set the vibe
Yeah.
and make sure that the party is going.
It's lit.
That's why. But I also like
Gotta get them to forget.
to be honest. I'm not tooting my own horn. I think I do a good job of like setting the mood and setting the tone and being the type of guy who's there to enjoy his own party. So other people are like, oh yeah, it's this dude's house, but like he's willing to pop a bottle of champagne and throw it against a wall. Like, let's have fun. Because no, seriously, because if you've ever been to a house where
yeah.
they're like,
Yeah.
can you please not step on that rug?
yeah,
it's
it's
like,
true.
no, fuck that.
There's nobody.
insane.
There's nobody at any of Abby's party that makes a bigger mess than Abby does.
Right. And that's
Yeah.
exactly how it should be.
Yeah.
And I can confirm that.
People
So,
have to
like,
be comfortable in the house that they're partying.
I don't get people who talk a big game like pre-party who are like, I can't wait and stuff. I'm
gonna get
and
fucked up.
And then you get there and they just like
They're sipping a
they're
whiskey.
they have one cup and they're like, oh, this was great, and they give you a kiss at like 9:30 and they're like, we gotta go. We have an early morning.
Those are the people you put a little something in their drink.
Don't do that.